Water. It's key for survival, but when it overwhelms us, the evidence is clear. The magnitude of its forces must never be taken lightly. It's time to make a fresh start. It's time to thrive again.
The Rusty Spoon. The place I've been looking for. Hello everybody, and welcome to my new vlog series following the life of me, Daggerwin Thistlestick, and the terrible situation that I'm currently in. Basically, the farm which I used to own, the two farms I used to own, were completely destroyed by a flood. A very severe flood. And in fact, Dennis's pub was destroyed as well. I'm going to tell you a bit of a story. Dennis has managed to get a lot of insurance money for his pub, and he's already purchased a new one, just here, which he has called the Rusty Spoon. As for me, I had insurance, but it only covered one farm. So I only have £52,000. On the plus side, I have no mortgage. Everything has been paid to the bank. So yeah, everything I have in the world here is £52,000 and no machinery, because I actually did have the New Holland, but I had to sell that for food and rent, because I've been renting a house for the past month and obviously eating food to stay alive. So yes, I only have £52,000. Dennis was much luckier. The most important thing though is we both managed to escape Letton without being injured. And luckily, the animals were safe. I'm going to speak to Dennis. He did text me his address. He said that he wanted to discuss something. I can hardly even begin to imagine what it would be.
Hey! Hello, Daggerwin. How are you coping?
Well, I've been better, I'll be honest. I have no farm, I have no house, I have nothing. So what did you want to speak to me about?
You're gonna like this, you know. Up the road, there's a farm. And do you know whose farm it is?
I have absolutely no idea whose farm it is. Whose is it?
Mr. Wood's.
Mr. Woods? What, you mean Peter Wood?
Aye. I told you you'll be happy about it.
So, what, is he expecting me to go over there, or what?
That he is. Pop by. He said he's got something for you.
Oh, well, thanks Dennis. I'll go over there now. Sounds good. Sounds very promising.
You won't be disappointed, trust me. Anyway, pop by later. I'll buy you a pint if you like.
Are you feeling okay, Dennis? Thank you. Thank you. Very, very good of you. So, in that case, I'm going to wander up here. There is a farm. There's a farm here. So, Peter Wood's farm. I never actually did properly know where his farm was, but it looks like this could be it. Somebody else's house over there. Well, let's go and drop by. Especially if he is expecting me, which he does sound to be. Oh, you can tell it's Peter Wood's farm. He's got all the same machinery. He's not changed anything. Anyway, I mustn't take a look. Oh, that's different. New Holland Combine Harvester. Let's go and drop by his house. Daggerwin, just the person I've been waiting to see. Peter, good to see you again. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your farm. I did get a flood when I lived there, but nothing like what happened, obviously, when you owned it. It was terrible. Everything, the whole village, is just flattened. And my machinery, I've lost everything, including the 135. Yes, of course, the 135, I know you did like that tractor. Are you going to try and recover them? Maybe even restore them? to be honest, I doubt there's anything left of them. They'll be just full of water and oh, no doubt they're on their side with the pressure that water is thundering through the farm at. Well, hopefully you can get another one day, or something similar at least. Now, I was going to offer you a bit of help. Yeah, Dennis said. It's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it, that Dennis managed to find your farm? Oh no, he's known where my farm is for a long time. And him being able to buy a pub, there just happened to be a pub for sale here. It's a long story actually, but the simplified version is, I used to own the pub, he asked me if he could buy it, and of course I said yes, so it was a fairly easy deal to do. Oh, I see. It's all becoming very clear now. So the help you mentioned? Well, I was wondering if you'd like to work on the farm. I can offer you a room and food, everything you need. That's very kind of you. Well, I don't really have much of an option. I have nothing. Well, I have some money in the bank, but yeah, I have no house, no machines, no vehicles, nothing. So, yeah, thank you. I would like to accept your offer. That's great to hear. What shall we say? Start tomorrow morning? Anyway, for now, feel free to take a walk around the farm. Thanks, Peter. Right, well, here we go then. Have a bit of a tour. So he owns, well, it's a bit of a workshop this. He owns a New Holland TX32 in really good condition. He still has this plough. I can remember he had this plough before. I used it to plough up the grassland over at the sheep farm at Letton. And I think it was a 7726, yeah. Still got that in good condition. Lovely weight on the front as well. What else has he got? He must have already done his harvest. Autumn now. The New Holland T6, of course. Yeah, that was a good tractor. Looks like he got a different baler on the back though. Chrome round baler. And what does he have? Sheep. Here they are. Lots of very happy sheep. Well fed. Well watered, I can imagine. Yep, loads of water. He's looking after them well. So I'm guessing my job is going to be to look after them as well, maybe instead of Peter would, because I think that he doesn't have any other workers as far as I'm aware. At least he didn't used to at this place. He does have some other workers somewhere. I'm not too sure if this is his main yard. He kept saying about a year ago that he had several yards, so I don't know if this is the main one or the only one now. I'll just have to find out in a few days' time, or maybe later. But yeah, it's a very nice place. He used to have a drop nose Massey Ferguson. Not too sure where that is. Maybe he has sold it. But yeah, that is a very nice farmyard. He also has some pasture land just back here. So I'm sure we'll find out tomorrow exactly what we're going to be doing. I can imagine it's going to be something related to the sheep. Also, I have no idea which arable fields he owns, and I have no map. So yeah, it's going to be very tough, but at least he keeps his grass trimmed, because he used to never mow his lawn. This is very good. This is much better to look at. Anyway, got some flowers too. Some poppies. I think I'm going to take a stroll. After all, Dennis does owe me a pint, although really I think it should be me owing him one. But I need to buy at some point some kind of vehicle to get around in, because, well, before I was I felt very restricted with just the tractor, and now I don't even have that. So, yeah. Yeah, Dennis managed to save his Suzuki. Anyway, I'll speak to Dennis.
Come on in, Daggerwin. I'll get you a drink.
I did pay him a bit of money for the beer. It wasn't free. I thought it would be cruel not to give him any money for it after he was very kind. Oh, crikey. I almost got taken out by a tractor. Yeah, in fact that tractor was the drop nose Massey Ferguson, so that must be going to Peter's farm, I'm guessing. It is. Well, we might be driving that. Possibly tomorrow. I do have a question for him. In fact, I have two questions for him. One of them is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. The second one is how much I sort of owe him for board and lodging, that sort of thing. Hello again, Daggerwin. I have two questions. Firstly, what am I going to be doing tomorrow? And secondly, what's the situation with the board and lodging and all that sort of stuff? Oh, you'll find out what you're going to be doing tomorrow, don't worry. As for board and lodging, it's all included. I'm just going to pay you a flat rate regardless of how many hours you work, with food and obviously a bedroom included. Oh, nice. Because I'm feeling quite peckish now, actually. Such a beautiful evening. A lovely autumnal evening. So I think I'm going to go and settle in then. It looks like I do have a room ready for me, which is great. I don't know if I'll be able to stay here forever. The thing is, if I do stay as a worker, I won't be able to expand. I'll never really make a huge amount of money. It'll be pretty good, but it won't be huge. And I would like to work towards getting my own farm again. But as for this evening, I'm going to go and settle in. It has been a very stressful month or so. And yeah, I'll see you in the morning. So we'll be farming. We'll be farming tomorrow. Ah, right, okay. Bit sleepy, but here we go. My first day working for somebody again. Yeah, so I just need to speak to him, see what job I'm doing today. Morning, Daggerwin. Since it's your first day and I wasn't really expecting you to start so soon, I don't have much lined up for you. However, I do have a new flatbed trailer and a new bale spike which I need picking up from the store. I've also ordered 8 square bales. Please can you bring them back as well? I can do. I can. So, right, that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, I don't know where to go. I have no idea where the store is. This is a pickle. No, let me go and speak to him. Hang on a minute, I'll just draw up a map for you. Right, I have been given the map. Let's just take a quick look at it. Oh, goodness. I think I can work it out from this. It's a bit brief, but yes, that should be fine. So anyway, looks like the worker has already detached that, whoever they were. I don't know who they are, but yeah. Anyway, we'll jump into here. It is very dark. Right, okay. Now I remember using this tractor before. It was a very nice tractor to use. We do currently have the bucket on the front, so that's going to have to be dropped off somewhere. I think he's expecting me just to use my initiative a bit because I don't actually know where to put things, but he would just, you know, expect me to use common sense. I think I'll put it back in the shed where it came from. I might as well do, because otherwise it's just going to be completely in the way. Right, so we'll put it back here. Should be fine. And yeah, so he's already got the bale trailer ordered and the bale spike and some bales, 8 bales, which I need to pick up. So I just need to follow this map. And of course, yes, I'm going to have to turn off these main lights for going on the road. It should be light fairly soon, but it is very dark. It's the problem with autumn and winter. It takes ages to get light in the morning, and it goes dark really early. Now we go left at the bottom of here. So, yep, here we go. It is incredibly dark. The good thing is though, not much traffic at this time. Not much traffic at all. And then, yeah, we're going right here. Now I would love to say that I am actually teaching myself the way around this place, but because it is so dark, I can't really take much in, so I'm never going to familiarise myself with different locations. Okay, so we're in a place called Linton. And because, yeah, we're in a more built-up area, we have the street light, which is a great help. Let me just go up here, and then we'll be at the store. A bit more traffic on the road too. Okay, so looking at this map that I've got, we have to fork to the left. Somewhere just up here, and then we should be in the right area for where the store is, basically. Okay, so there is a turning just here. Just on the left-hand side. And then almost immediately we do have the store. I think we are there. Oh, I've almost overshot. Here we are. Well, for a place I've never really been before, trying to familiarise myself is pretty tough. And also, doing it in one go is also pretty tough. I didn't go wrong at all. Well, I guess you could say I did almost go wrong, but that was pretty good. And let's put some big lights on, some work lights. And I will speak to somebody in charge here. Here we are. Right. Right, so they have just brought everything round, and yeah, the order is all done. So they've made sure that everything is charged directly to Peter Wood, and none of it is charged to me. And we do have the 8 bales that he requested. We have a very nice bale trailer just here. And of course we have the very nice bale grab. So I'm now going to put this to good use. I just hope that I do have enough ballast, really, because, well, those bales are going to be quite heavy for this tractor. But if I just load a few at a time, like 2 at a time, there should not be an issue. Also, I might be wrong, but this looks like a... I suppose it's a trailer for both square and round bales, but we do have these extensions on. So I'm just going to pull over here. I'm sure they will usually put this on a bigger tractor, just because I'm bringing everything back in one go. And I can load it up. Should be okay just there, hopefully. Right. So I guess I should put these extensions up. Okay, so to put these up, I do have to put the hydraulics in. So there we go, they're all plugged in. And the electrics, and now I can put these up from inside the cab. And there we go. Right, so yeah, I think we can leave it here. It's a fairly good place for it. Now I can take the hydraulics out again and drop off the trailer. So I would say I'm going to put them too high. We'll stack them one on top of another, and that way it's just not too unstable, and it also spreads the weight quite nicely. I'm going to be very careful, not try and rush anything, because making a mistake on my first day is not going to be a good thing to do. In fact, making a mistake on any day is not a good thing to do. But I can already feel that without having any real weight, 2 is plenty. 4 would just be far too much. Almost finished loading up the bales, and then I just need to strap them. There we go. Yeah, because they need to be nicely secured. I've decided to do it this way because we've got some weight over the front, and we've also got some weight over the axles, which I really do need to have. So that should be absolutely fine, hopefully. Okay. So yeah, we'll put it back onto the tractor, put the lines back on, and then I might have to refer to the map again just to get back, but yeah, hopefully not. There we go. Should be absolutely fine, hopefully. And then I would imagine we do have to stack these in one of his sheds, but yeah, I'll have to go and speak to him first because I have absolutely no idea.
I was on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed. We found holes in these walls, we like what we saw. Seems so strong until it falls. The final.
Okay, so yeah, we're back in the village of Linton. In fact, we barely do even go through Linton. It's just about scraping the border of the village, or the town. I'm not too sure what it is, but yeah, I think it's big. It's much bigger than Letton. Definitely bigger than Letton. Similar name too, Linton and Letton. So that is the nearest place of civilization. Yeah, from the farm. But we go up here, and then we take a turning left, and we take a turning right, and then that gets us back to Dennis's pub, and also Peterwood's yard. So already, I have managed to figure that out. It's one step in the right direction at least. And there is Dennis's new pub, the Rusty Spoon. And yeah, I would imagine that these are going to go into the shed. I didn't actually look and see if he had another bale storage shed anywhere. But we will soon find out, I guess, because I'm going to have to go and speak to him. Please just keep them on the trailer. I'll be taking them over to my other farm later. Oh, okay. So he does have another farm. I daren't ask him where this farm is. I don't know why actually, but I'll find out one day. We'll probably have to go over there. So I'm just going to do the logical thing and put it under cover. I think the space in it is a bit of a tight gap, but I should be able to get it between this tractor and the windrower. Maybe if I just move this tractor. Yeah, I think if I put this over here, put it right up against the wall, then I should be able to squeeze that trailer into here, hopefully. Oh yeah, definitely. Lots of space. I'm just going to pull forward first. And there we go. It's in. That went surprisingly well. So it's 10:30. I'm going to have some food, and then I can also find out what my next job is. So, yeah, this is going alright. I'm quite happy with this. As for when I get paid, I would imagine it's going to be the same way as before, once a week. That's how it was before, and it did work quite well. Come on in, Daggerwin. Have some food, then have a bit of a treat for you. I'm going to take you over to my other farm and show you around.